Lots going on in the tropics. Not only Tropical Storm Gordon, which we will zoom in on in just a moment, but also more systems farther out in the Atlantic Ocean. So what you're seeing on the right-hand side of your screen, that landmass is Africa. We're looking that far out in the Atlantic Ocean. We have Hurricane Florence, which is a rather compact storm making its way to the west and northwest. We're going to keep an eye on that one because it's the one that's farthest to the west right now and would be the most immediate threat to the coast of the U.S. But it's not going to threaten any land areas all the way through early next week. So we've got plenty of time to zoom in on that one. This blob of clouds here has a 90% chance of becoming at least a tropical depression, if not Tropical Storm Helene, as it tracks to the west and northwest over the next couple of days. And there is another tropical wave moving off the coast of Africa. Low chance of development in the short term, but we'll continue to keep an eye on that as well. Watching Tropical Storm Gordon, of course, making its way farther and farther inland, beginning to become less organized as it's interacting with land. Those tropical systems move on land. The friction with the wind and the land slows down those wind speeds, and that just kind of disorganizes the storm. It's still a big old rainmaker, though, as it makes its way farther inland through Mississippi and Alabama. The panhandle of Florida has numerous flash flood warnings. This whole system is going to continue tracking to the west and northwest, and the flooding potential will continue for about 48 hours additionally as it continues to track up through northern Louisiana, Arkansas, and then eventually just gets caught up in the overall flow of weather across the entire continental United States. Let's take a look at what's happening locally, and the short version is not much. Clear skies right now over Chapel Hill, 72 degrees. It got the lights on at Keenan Memorial Stadium. On campus at NC State, 71 degrees. Again, those clear skies overhead, but it's still warm. It's still muggy. Temperatures mostly low to mid 70s with some upper 60s farther north. Even 64 degrees in Roanoke Rapids. You're the cool spot by a pretty wide margin. 72 in the Triangle, both Raleigh and Durham. 73 degrees right now in Fayetteville. 71 degrees in Goldsboro. We'll be in the mid 70s still at 8 o'clock this morning, but temperatures really take off after that point up to the upper half of the 80s by noon, already above our average high temperature by lunchtime. And we'll hit 90 degrees this afternoon for the 10th day in a row. A low storm chance overall, just a 10% chance of a pop-up thunderstorm for most of us, with a slightly better chance the farther south you go, but it's going to be hot everywhere. Temperatures a degree or two warmer than the Triangle as you head towards Fayetteville and into the Sandhills. Same thing for the southern coastal plain. But everybody, pretty good bet to at least touch 90 degrees for those highs this afternoon. Same 10% storm chance tomorrow. We'll bump it up to 20% Friday. Still not much to get excited about there. And then a better chance of scattered storms heads our way over the weekend. Not going to be a washout either Saturday or Sunday, but as you're planning ahead for the weekend, be flexible with any outdoor plans. At least those higher rain chances will drop us down closer to what's normal for early September.
Yeah,
closer.
looking forward